welcome to week 14 of our house build. So, a few changes today from what we saw last week. We'll have a wander around in a minute and have a look what's going on. We'll go and have a look at the master bedroom setup. So the floor is now brought up to level. It's settling down, and they'll tamp it down and before they pour concrete. Front walls up, and the sliding doors at the front here, and master bedroom going through into the walk-in closet. Somebody's creeping up behind me here. And into the master bathroom. So all the walls are now up. It's all divided. So coming out of the master bedroom, the door through into the lounge, and opens out onto this area, the little bit of terrace here. And next door, we've got the lounge area. The kitchen running along the back wall as previous. Navigate our way through the sand and the gravel into the bedroom that's in the back left hand corner of the house. And then have our little passageway through into the bedroom. A little less scaffolding in here this week, so a bit easy to negotiate. It's a reasonable sized bedroom. And I'll go back through into the lounge and across to the fourth bedroom. This one has been completed for a few weeks now, so not much different. A few water pipes in, not sure if they were in last week. And this will be the main supply. Columns and beams are all completed in here. Still got the beams to pour along the front of the house. Like some of them have been completed. Then, if you go into the office, you can have a look through the window, see how the septic's progressing. I'll go down and have a proper look in a minute, but yeah, they've started laying rebar to start casting the septic, or blocking. I'm not sure whether it'll be cast or blocked, to be honest. I'll have a talk to the guys and see what's happening there. And then further down, if you can see it from here, you'll get a better view later. Here's the cistern. Sorry, mine's gone again. And then this will be as before, the parking area. So, out to the office, lounge, our favourite bit of kitchen equipment is still here, the cement mixer. Master bath. Yeah, a lot of scaffolding here, not a lot of change in here from last week. Looks like all the pipe work's now completed. So I'll be living in this floor house, yes. And then bedroom 2, along to the front of the house. I'm not sure, can't actually see whether these beads have been cast and they're just curing before the shuttering comes off, or whether they're waiting to cast these. I'll be able to find out. Definitely see that the ones across the front haven't been cast yet. And this was a big hole last week, and they were shuttering for this this column here. They're buried in the ground, and that'll be the transition from the front of the house onto the terrace. We'll come out to the front and the lounge onto the terrace here. Then the pool will just be below us here, a few steps down to the pool. I believe the angle iron here is the start of the roof trusses. Be good to see that going up. I'll check on that and correct it if I'm wrong. And then we'll just have a wander into the dirty kitchen. Don't think anything's changed here this week, because that's been also completed for a few weeks now. Maybe some extra pipe work in there. Door out to the rear of the property. And then, yeah, we've just got the water supply in here. No drains been put in here yet. There is, I believe, ready to punch through the wall there. You see the drains. And utilities room. Basically all the blockwork's up now. Just need to finish a few tie beams, and now we're ready for the roof. Happy days. Yeah, a closer look at the septic. There'll be a 3-chamber septic tank going in here, and then quite a narrow little ridge here. So if I stumble as I'm walking along here, bear with me, and we'll have a look where the cistern's going. Made it. And so they're digging out for the cistern now. It's going to be a reasonable size. Let's see if I can find out the actual capacity of this cistern, and I'll put the numbers somewhere on the screen for you. we've just come over from a short break from the build site and onto the mainland and up to Lunica for a bit of lunch. So not sure if you can make it out here. I'll see how the zoom goes, but see if I can find where we are. And our build site is, oh, sorry for the fingers, just here. We're about level with the elevation of the house here. Anyway, just a slightly different view. This is looking over to Pangangan Island. I might have almost got that right. Which is the island that we face directly from